Intelligent people don't disappear suddenly. They disappear quietly, almost invisibly. At first, nobody notices it. They still show up, still reply sometimes, still smile in conversations. But something inside them slowly changes. They begin speaking less, explaining less, reacting less, and most people assume they became cold. But the truth is much deeper than that, because intelligent people often spend years trying to feel understood, not admired, not praised, understood, and those are very different things. See, most intelligent people are highly observant from a young age. They notice tone changes, energy shifts, contradictions, fake enthusiasm, forced confidence. The small emotional details most people ignore, and when you constantly notice things others don't, you slowly begin feeling emotionally separate from everyone around you. That separation doesn't happen overnight. It happens through disappointment, conversation after conversation, connection after connection, until eventually you realize how rare genuine understanding actually is. Most conversations today feel temporary, distracted, half present. Everyone is speaking, but very few people are truly listening. And intelligent people feel that absence deeply because they crave depth, not constant stimulation, not endless noise, depth. But modern life rewards performance more than sincerity. People learn how to look interesting, how to sound confident, how to appear emotionally strong, but very few people learn how to be emotionally honest. And intelligent people notice that quickly. They notice how many friendships survive only through convenience, how many conversations are just subtle competitions, how many people wear personalities that don't actually belong to them. At first, they try to ignore it. They try adapting, being more social, more expressive, more available. But over time, it becomes exhausting pretending shallow things feel meaningful. So they slowly pull away, not dramatically, quietly. They stop forcing conversations that drain them, stop attending places that feel emotionally empty, stop explaining themselves to people committed to misunderstanding them, and eventually, their silence becomes misunderstood. People start calling them distant, arrogant, detached. But many intelligent people aren't emotionally detached at all. They're emotionally overwhelmed, because awareness increases emotional weight. The more deeply you understand people, the harder it becomes to ignore what you see. You notice insecurity hiding behind ego, loneliness hiding behind attention-seeking, pain hiding behind humor. And once you begin seeing those patterns everywhere, social interaction becomes emotionally tiring, especially in a world obsessed with appearances. Social media made this even worse. Now everyone performs constantly. Everyone curates emotions, curates lifestyles, curates personalities. And intelligent people often become deeply uncomfortable around performative behavior because they crave authenticity, realness, something human, something honest. But honesty has become rare. Most people fear being fully seen, so they hide behind trends, validation, online identities, and intelligent people slowly begin feeling like strangers inside modern society, not because they think they're better than others, but because they struggle finding emotional sincerity. And eventually, they realize something even more painful, that emotional isolation changes people, quietly, deeply, because intelligent people eventually learn that not everyone deserves access to their inner world. So they become private, very private, not secretive, protective. They stop sharing every thought, every emotion, every dream, because experience teaches them something painful. The deeper your mind becomes, the fewer places feel emotionally safe. And this is where isolation quietly begins. Not physical isolation, emotional isolation. You can sit in a crowded room and still feel completely disconnected. You can have notifications all day and still feel unseen. And intelligent people know this feeling better than most, because they often spend their lives trying to translate thoughts and emotions few people around them truly understand. Eventually, they stop trying so hard, not because they stop caring, but because constantly shrinking yourself to fit shallow environments becomes exhausting, so they retreat into quieter spaces. Books, music, long walks, late-night thinking, work, solitude. And strangely, solitude begins feeling peaceful, not lonely. Peaceful. Because solitude removes performance. No pretending, no explaining, no emotional noise, just silence. And in that silence, many intelligent people finally feel able to breathe. But there's another reason intelligent people disappear that almost nobody talks about. Disappointment changes them. Deeply. See, intelligent people usually believe in human potential. They believe people can become more honest, more self-aware, more emotionally mature. But after enough betrayal, enough fake friendships, enough emotional inconsistency, that optimism slowly fades. And when that happens, they become quieter versions of themselves, not weaker, not emotionless, just more careful, more selective. They stop giving unlimited access to their energy, because energy becomes valuable, attention becomes valuable, peace becomes valuable. That's why intelligent people often have very small circles, not because they hate people, but because shallow connection feels more lonely than being alone. And honestly, many intelligent people secretly struggle with feeling emotionally homeless, too aware for shallow conversations, too emotional to become completely numb, too thoughtful to blindly follow social expectations. So they exist in between worlds, understanding everyone around them, while rarely feeling understood themselves. And over time, that creates emotional fatigue, the kind people don't see externally. Because intelligent people often hide it well. They continue functioning, working, smiling, responding. But internally, they feel disconnected from the noise around them, and eventually, they stop chasing visibility. They stop needing to be constantly seen, constantly validated, constantly included, because they realize something important. Attention is everywhere, but genuine connection is rare. And once someone understands that deeply, their priorities change forever. They stop asking, "How many people know me?" and start asking, "Who actually understands me?" That question changes everything. Because intelligent people don't want endless social interaction. They want emotional honesty, a place where they don't have to reduce themselves just to make others comfortable. A conversation that doesn't feel performative, a connection that feels human. And when they can't find that consistently, they slowly disappear into themselves, not out of superiority, out of emotional survival. That's the part most people misunderstand. Intelligent people don't disappear because they hate humanity. In fact, many of them love humanity deeply. That's exactly why the world hurts them so much. They see potential in people, depth in people, pain in people, even when nobody else notices it. But carrying that level of awareness every day becomes heavy, especially in a world moving faster and feeling emptier. So eventually, they choose distance, not because distance feels good, but because peace feels necessary. And maybe that's the hidden cost of intelligence. Nobody talks about. The more clearly you see the world, the harder it becomes to emotionally belong inside it. So no, intelligent people don't disappear suddenly. They disappear slowly, conversation by conversation, disappointment by disappointment, until one day Their silence becomes their safest place. And maybe the saddest part is this. Most intelligent people never wanted isolation. They just wanted something real. And after searching long enough, silence started feeling more honest than people.